Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Herleen Dindona, an ICCRC approved consultant. My company's name is Next World Canada Immigration Consulting Inc. and we are located in Ontario, Canada. Today we will discuss about RNIP. We will be discussing few important things such as what is RNIP, who can apply for this program, wherein we will be discussing the eligibility criteria and the step-by-step information about this program. So please watch the video till the end to understand the program in detail. Before we start, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I regularly post videos on YouTube about Canadian immigration news and updates. Please make sure to press the bell icon as well to get a notification about all the latest updates. Let's get started with RNIP. So RNIP stands for Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, and it is a community-driven program. It is designed to spread the benefits of economic immigration to smaller communities by creating a path to permanent residence for skilled foreign workers who want to work and live in one of the participating communities. To be eligible for this program, one must meet all IRCC eligibility requirements. So the first criteria is that you must have qualifying work experience or have graduated from a publicly funded post-secondary institution in the recommending community, which means that you need 1 year of continuous work experience in the past 3 years. This work experience has to be continuous work experience with no gaps. However, due to work interruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, RNIP has made an exemption for the requirement to accumulate continuous work experience, which means for the time being, the work experience has to be 1 year out of 3 years, but even if it is not continuous, it will be considered according to the current rules. International students are exempt from the work experience criteria if they meet the following conditions. The first condition is that they must have completed a post-secondary program of 2 years or longer and they were studying as a full-time student for the full duration of the 2 years or more. Moreover, they must have passed the program no more than 18 months before applying for permanent residency, and they must have spent at least 16 of the last 24 months in the community to pass that program. The second condition is that if they have earned a master's degree or higher, and they must be studying as a full-time student for the duration of their degree. They must have received the degree no more than 18 months before applying for permanent residency, and they must be present in the community for the length of their studies. Now let's talk about the second eligibility criteria. So second eligibility criteria is that you must meet or exceed the language requirements based on the NOC category that applies to the job offer in the community. Let's discuss the minimum language requirements for each NOC category. For NOC O and A, you must score at least CLB 6. For NOC B, you must score at least CLB 5, and for NOC C and D, you must score at least CLB 4. Third eligibility criteria is that you must meet or exceed the educational requirements, which means you must have a Canadian secondary school diploma or a Canadian post-secondary certificate, diploma or a degree, or an education credential assessment report from a designated organization showing that you completed a foreign credential that's equal to a Canadian secondary school or post-secondary certificate, diploma or degree. Fourth criteria is settlement funds. Unless you are already working legally in Canada when you apply, you must prove that you have enough money to support yourself and your family members while you get settled in your community. Let's talk about the fifth criteria. Fifth criteria is that to participate in the pilot, you must plan to live in the community. And the sixth and final criteria is to meet community specific requirements, as each community will have additional requirements for applicant. If you meet all of the requirements which we have discussed just now, you can start to look for an eligible job in the community. You must have a genuine full-time non-seasonal job offer to work in one of the participating communities. All the communities have different websites for applicants wherein you can go and apply for the relevant jobs. Now, once you have a job offer, then the next step is to apply for a community recommendation. Each community has its own recommendation process. And while applying for the same, supporting documents will vary depending upon the community. And finally, once the community recommends you, you can apply for permanent residence. One important thing that I forgot to mention is that if you have applied for permanent residency under the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, you may also be eligible for a 1-year work permit. So this work permit lets you work while your permanent residence application is being processed. So this is a really good thing. So with this, I have covered most of the important things. The program is really good. However, it involves a lot of steps which varies with respect to your profile and community involved. So please be very careful that you follow all the steps properly. If you want to know more about any of the programs or details mentioned in the video, you can email me at the email address shown on your screen, and our office will be more than happy to assist you. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel to get the latest updates about Canadian immigration. I will very soon post another video about Canadian immigration. Till then, goodbye and take good care of yourself. Thank you.